Hi, my name is Greg Lorzell, and I am a marketing director for Manhattan Life and one of the principals at Independent Agent Solutions. Today, we are going to talk about the most important thing in jump-starting your career with Manhattan Life, your production with Manhattan Life, and that is setting up your agent link, getting to know how to quote and take an application. So when you first go to Manhattan Life, and where you're going to go is manhattanlife.com. That's what you're going to type in. Easy to remember. You're registering with Manhattan Life. Simple to go in there. Don't forget 2 T's in Manhattan. And when you get here, you can either click on producers or go over login. It's going to take you to the same place. Whether you go here or here, it's going to take you here. Now you're going to have to pick what you want to do. Obviously, most people would naturally be drawn over here to Life and Health Producer Login. So when you click on here, you're going to go to this. Now, a lot of times the agents make a mistake of, hey, what's my username? They start to try to figure things out here. Don't, very first time you're coming here, you want to register. You got to register before you can log in. So you're going to go down here, click on I want to register, and that's going to bring up this screen. And you're going to scroll through the terms and agreement, hit next, and all you need to have to get going, and it's going to just take you through this, it's going to spoon feed you and take you through this, is your agent number. So your agent number, once you fill out the easy appointment link that we sent you, you then are going to get a congratulations, and there's your number there. Your agent number is your producer ID, so it's never going to change. So make sure you remember that. And nowadays, the computer always remembers that producer ID and whatever you make your password. So that's what you need to go in here. And then you just hit next. The verify is if you're not sure, you put the agent number, it's going to ask your social security, but you can just put your agent number in here and hit next. If you want, you can verify. You don't have to do that. It will take you through. Let me go back here real quick here. This is I didn't want to bore you with all, because this is just, once you get your agent number in here, it's simple. It'll take you through, it'll be easy to do. Then you're going to come back after you're all done registering. The next time you come in, you're actually going to put your, it's going to automatically log you in, because it's going to remember everything. That's when you hit the login. And then your agent dashboard comes up. And there's a lot going on here. I'm going to tell you right now, you could spend 24 hours clicking on all of this. And every time you click something here, comes another drop-down menu, and you can learn so many things in agent tools, your in-force business, your commissions, your agent hierarchy drops down in here, all your online forms, downloads are here. You can track your production in here. But the main thing we're going to do today is I want you to learn to set up your links. This is the most important stuff. This all can come later. You got to get business before you see what's happening over here. So you're going to go over here to our software program, and you're going to hit click to launch. And when you hit click to launch here, boom, you get this screen. Now, every agent tends to want to go right over here and get started. That's not the place to start. If you go over here, you can take an app on a client. But more importantly, I want everyone to go over here. And you would not know, if you were not watching this video, you wouldn't know to go over here to set up your link. I didn't even know. And I'm the marketing director. So I have seen agents that have been with us for 2-3 years, and they don't know about this yet. So this is, I guess this is the universal menu symbol. So you go over here and you click on this. And when you click on this, boom, you get this, all of these choices here. You're going to go right down here. When you hover over it, it's going to turn that light color green, settings. Click on here. Boom, it opens this. This is going to, when it first opens, this is going to be totally empty. You're not going to see what you see here. I've already filled mine out. You don't see anything in blue. You see all of this, these fields, and they'll be empty. And so it can be confusing if you weren't to watch my video training. So when you start to type anything into this first field, which is customize your current 2.0 link, this blue will start to come up here, because what happens is everybody's link looks the same in the beginning up until you get to this last /. At that point, that is what you're doing. You're personalizing your link. So you can make it anything you want. You could put boogers here. And if boogers isn't taken, that's going to be your link. Obviously, I'm being silly. But my point is, you could put your name here. You could put the name of your company here. As long as it hasn't been taken by some other agent of ours, that's going to be your link. And you can change it later. Try to pick something you like and you're going to stick with, because this is going to be a big part of your marketing in the future. And as you can see here, you can customize this and put as much information as you want. Now, when you set up this link, it's going to be for all of our products in any given state. If you don't want to confuse clients and you want to make single product links and send one product at a time, say for instance the Affordable Choice as one link, a separate link for dental, vision, hearing, another link. You can do single product links too. Now you'll have a whole bunch of links. I personally prefer the one link and allow people to look at this like an Amazon shopping cart with our products. We don't have that many products in any given zip code, so it's not going to confuse them. On the other hand, you can do what you want. As you see here, you can put your name, your email address, your address, your phone. I'm gonna scroll down here. You can put your own website if you have a website, so people now see that they can go to your website, phone number. You can put your logo. You can put your photo here. So you can put as much or as little as you want to personalize it. Then, when you send the link, this is what your clients will see. So I want to back up here real quick so you understand what's going on. You personalize your link, you create it with all these things, and this becomes your link right here. You're going to want to copy and paste this and put it wherever you advertise. I always use it, and any of my agents that know me, I use it right on my emails to give you guys an idea what your links look like when you open them up. So now wherever you put this and people click on it or they type it in, this is what happens when you click on that. You see this. You see, sure, the Manhattan Life logo, but you see all your information that you want your clients to see. And when they click here to start a quote, this is what they're going to get. Very simple self-quoting. As a matter of fact, this is what you do when you take a quote over the phone for your client. So either way, it looks the same, whether your client's doing it on the self-quoting and self-enrollment link, or you're doing the enrollment on behalf of your client. Now, the beauty is when you do it, they don't even have to be anywhere but on the phone with you, because you never even have to send them anything. And when they do it, they can do it all on their own, add as many products as they want. However many products they add to our 2.0 system, it becomes one application. So if they take 5 products, it's not 5 apps, it's one application. And it's very simple to get a quote. You start off with your zip code. So this is for me. I used to live in Downingtown, Pennsylvania before I moved to Delray Beach, Florida. Put my zip code in here, hit next. Put my date of birth in here, hit next. my name and gender in here, hit next. It then asks me if I want to add any dependents. I can put as many dependents as I want on here. I want to keep this simple for today's example, so I didn't put any dependents on. When I hit next, they ask for an effective date. Now you get to pick any effective date. It usually will default to the next available effective date. For me, that was May 2nd. I did this recording on May 1st. You can pick any effective date of the month from the 1st to the 28th. By the way, I'm going to also remind you, you get to pick any draft date from the 1st to the 28th. That way you avoid any of this. As soon as you take an app, they withdraw? No, they're going to withdraw on the date you request. So they don't have to worry about bouncing any checks. You don't have to worry about an angry client that said, I didn't realize the day you took this app, whether I was approved or not, they're going to draft on me. That can be upsetting to a client. So you get to pick the effective date and the draft date when you get further into the application process. You hit next. Now you get to view all the products for that zip code of the person that just you're taking the app on, or they're doing the self-quoting. So in Downingtown, Pennsylvania, just outside of Philadelphia, 19335 zip code, here are the products available. You got the accident plan, and if you are interested in this and you click on it, it'll open up all the different variations of the accident plan. So the riders, whatever you want. The affordable choice, there's four, remember, there's 4 different affordable choices. Classic, Classic Plus, Elite, and Elite Plus. Elite being the most popular. So when you click on that, it'll tell you which they are. Cancer Care Plus, there's 4 versions of that. As we scroll down, Cancer First Occurrence, Critical Protection Recovery, Dental, Vision, and Hearing, Out-of-Pocket Protection Plan. First Choice, by the way. You know what First Choice is? A lot of agents don't realize this. We can get you appointed for First Choice too. When you are, this will come up on the list of products you have. It's a nearly guaranteed issue plan. So as long as you're actively working 27 hours a week, and that can be a little ambiguous these days with COVID and everybody working from home. So that's not that tough to satisfy, the actively working. Also, you can't be in end-stage renal or have COPD. Everything else, and you're a go on this First Choice series. It's very good plan for those people you feel are not going to qualify for affordable choice. There's First Choice, but you got a lot of plans here, as you can see. When you start clicking on plans, you then get to choose what version you want. So here, I'm choosing the Elite plan, and click, it goes over to the shopping cart then. Then I went into the Cancer Care Plus, and you see how many different versions there are here? You got A, B, B100, C, D. I'm going to tell you right now, D's the best plan. It pays the most upfront. So you get $10,000 on the first occurrence of cancer, and then you get a lot of other benefits too, but it gives you the most upfront. So why is Plan C more expensive when it only gives you $5,000 up front? Because it gives you more outpatient chemo radiation therapy. I'm going to tell you, when you're linking this to an affordable choice, or bundling it, I should say, to an affordable choice, you don't need more outpatient chemo and radiation. The affordable choice plan has plenty of that. So it's a better deal to go with this and get more upfront money. Just a little training as we talk about actually quoting and enrolling as well. Then you got dental, vision, and hearing. And in most states, you have 3 choices. $1,000 annual benefit per person, $1,500 annual benefit, or $3,000. Some states haven't gotten the $3,000, the new benefit yet. But as you can see here, in most plans, as the annual benefit goes up, the price increases accordingly. a $1,500 benefit versus $3,000, the $3,000 benefit's going to normally be twice as much. This isn't. It isn't twice as much. So as you can imagine, where the $3,000 benefit, the states where that is available, that is usually the one that's picked. It's a heck of a deal. Get to know our dental, vision, and hearing plan because you cannot beat this rate. And it's guaranteed issue to age 85, and you can keep it for life. You get to go to any dentist, and it pays full usual customary and reasonable charges, not some lousy fee schedule at any dentist. Continuing here, as you see, you select the plan, it checks off, and it gets added to the cart. At any point, you can remove from the cart. And every time you add something, then you return to the product list to go see if you want more. All right, you can keep returning to the product list. Or you can remove. If you have a change of heart as you're going through this, you can remove anything from the cart. Now, here's another thing that's important. Look up here. As you add things to the cart, you can pull up the brochure. Meanwhile, this goes the same for your client. They can see the brochure. So this is a very, very simple site and educational too. You're going to get a lot of information. Your client's going to get a lot of information. So important to set this thing up early. As you keep clicking through this, all of a sudden, I decide that's what I want for this client. I'm going to show them Affordable Choice, the Elite Plan. Boom, that's $278.76. Cancer Care Plus, the best plan, Plan D, $76.48. Dental, Vision, and Hearing, the best plan, the $3,000 plan, $54.17. You can't see it here, but when you're scrolling up and down, I don't have this live. This is a screenshot, but if we scrolled up and down, you'd see the total too. But then at that point, it invites you to begin the enrollment process. So whether you're doing this for their client or you've sent them the link and they can self-enroll. So it's nice. It's great that, most agents, they don't want to take the chance and they're going to call up the client and enroll. But to get them started on this like this, the client's already doing their homework. So less questions probably. And who knows? Maybe they'll enroll on their own. And even if they were to send this link to friends, 10 friends, 15 friends, it's your link. The business always goes back to the agent that sent them because it's a personalized link. It's got your agent code embedded in there. So all commissions come to you. This is you could be like the Johnny Appleseed of sales because you get this link out. I mean, start advertising your link as people click on it and get a quote and then enroll themselves. You're just getting commissions and commissions and commissions. Fantastic, right? When you do the application, it's very simple. So let's go back, begin enrollment. There it is. Starts with a name, your social security number, everything else. If it's already in the quote, it'll self-populate like it did here. Again, I'm not going to bore you because this is real simple. Just ask questions, yes, no, blah, blah, blah. Also, the very last thing the enrollment process, the application process asks is mother's maiden name. So if you're taking the app, you get to type the mother's maiden name in for them. You don't have to send an email out to your client where they have to go through all these disclosures and then type their name in, and you have to wait for that. No waiting. When you're doing this over the phone, the final question is mother's maiden name. That's it. That's as easy as it gets to set up your agent portal, to set up your link, to gain access to the agent dashboard and all those things. We'll go into more of that stuff later, but this is a very important to get you jump started. And right now, with all the agents that are coming to us for Manhattan Life, I don't want you to have to wait around for a webinar. You can jumpstart yourself. I thank you so much for attending this. Pass it on to your agent friends if they need to get appointed or they need to learn this because they had no idea about that link, because it's way, it's over there on that the 3 lines. Everyone goes over to the start on the right. Hey, after you watch this, you're going to know. I thank you so much. Give us a call. Call our office. We love to talk to the agents and work with you. Go in and check out our website for some of the other plans we have. United Healthcare, National General. We have the biggest contracts with all the different companies. So please give us a call and hopefully we'll be working with you. Thanks and great selling.